Hello, second graders. Today, what you're going to do is plan out your idea for your clay wall pocket. Last week, you worked super hard at rolling out your slab of clay, your really thin piece of clay, and you cut it carefully in a rectangle shape. And what you'll be doing is you can take this piece of paper that's a rectangle and you can experiment with what shape you want to create your wall pocket in. You can see that when you fold the paper, you can create a pocket and you can start to visualize what your clay wall pocket could look like. I'm going to fold mine like this, and you can have it cut any way you want. So if you want a curve, you could draw a curved shape, you could cut at an angle, you could really think of any sort of idea that you wanted to. I'm going to start first with sketching out some ideas of how I want my wall pocket to look. So I'm going to start just by drawing my rectangle shape. And I want you to have at least 2 drawings. So here's my wall pocket. I'm actually going to make a curve here so it looks like something could be in the wall pocket. And then I could think about, like I just said, if you want a curve, if you like that shape, you could curve it. Or if you want to do a different idea, it's really up to you how you want your shape to be. You first just want to start with a rectangle, and then if you just draw a line to represent where the pocket is, that's a great start. So maybe I want to angle it like this. You could think of another idea. Think of as many ideas as you can. This one reminds me of a castle. Then when you figure out what your final idea is, which design you like the best, maybe you have 2 or 3 options, then you can take your paper piece that you folded to make the pocket and you can cut it in the shape that you want to. So I like the angled one, and I'm actually going to angle my pocket this way instead. I just thought of that idea. So I have an angled line going down, and then I have another angled line where the pocket would be, just to add something a little different. I can use a ruler to draw my line. This one is going to angle down. Then I can use my scissors to carefully cut my shape. Like that. So here is what my wall pocket would look like. Now, if you don't like that, the good news is you have paper. You can always get a new piece of paper, but then you'll be able to see when you unfold the wall pocket, it actually looks like this. And we're going to take this piece of paper and we're going to put it on top of our clay and trace around it so you can get the exact shape you want for your clay wall pocket when we work with clay again next time. Don't forget to write your name on this so you know whose is whose. And if you want it to be a little bit smaller and skinnier, you could cut it a little bit skinnier too. The next step then is to start thinking of patterns and designs that you want to carve in or add on to your clay wall pocket. Maybe it's just a pattern of texture that you want to carve in. Maybe I want to do lines across my wall pocket down this way and just carve in stripes in the clay. And then maybe this way on the pocket part, it angles the opposite way. Maybe you want to carve a word Or maybe you want to add a word on with clay. It is up to you what you want to add on your clay wall pocket. Think of some different ideas and make sure you take time with your sketches to draw with detail. You can even draw on the paper piece as well, just to get a better idea of how your design will look. I should have a ruler for drawing straight lines. Maybe I want to alternate with circles that I would press into the clay. You can think of all sorts of patterns and designs that you could show on your clay wall pocket. Have fun imagining and thinking of ideas. And if you do finish this, make sure you put a star by your favorite design in your sketchbook. Make sure your name is on your paper piece and also keep that in your sketchbook. And then if you have a little extra time, you can free draw in your sketchbook as well. Have fun, and I look forward to seeing you next time when we get to work more with our clay to fold our wall pocket and then cut the design out.